Hey everybody, Matt Green here, and in this weekly recap we're going to be going over some new hires and how to build a strong team, along with some new press that we got for some new projects that we're working on, and just overall how to make more money investing in real estate. So we had a pretty busy week last week, had a lot of things that we were able to accomplish and get things done. One of the things that I've been really focusing a lot more on is meeting up with our team more often, doing one-on-one meetings and lunches and things. So I kind of got into a routine now where we have like 15 to, let's call it just 15 people. So I got to get everybody like twice a week. So I meet with one-on-one twice, so I pick 2 people a week to meet with, and then however long that cycle lasts for, it's about a month and a half, or just early into the next month. But I always meet with people to figure out what their goals are, what do they want to accomplish, just to really understand what everybody's doing and what they want to achieve. So I think that's something that everybody should be doing. If you have a team, you have to constantly stay in touch with everybody's goals and make sure that everybody's accelerating and really achieving what they want to achieve, and that's how you're going to really retain people on your team, is just by figuring out what makes them happy and what they want to accomplish, and then you can help them accomplish the goals that they want to achieve, and that just makes the relationship better and it lasts longer term. So I always try to do that every other month or so. So it's just a really big plus that I think would help you out with building a strong team and retaining people for the long term. So I did a couple of those this week, or last week rather. And then we're also in the process of bringing on a couple new people. And I think what our goal is going to be is to expand our team pretty substantially and build out departments, because we just need people that are really strong and people that are able to really execute on their tasks, and we need multiple people to be able to do it. So that way, if somebody's out sick or somebody leaves or quits, you just have a backup and you have people that are in place to really keep the ball rolling. Because if you're really limited in a department, then if somebody is sick and they're not able to work, then you sort of fall behind. And especially as you're growing, and once you get to a certain level, it's really important. You can't just, somebody gets sick, you can't just close off a department and not get a part of the business done that specific day. You have to keep going and keep achieving things. Otherwise, you're going to have some setbacks and some problems that are going to have to be solved. So I think you really got to be proactive with your team and continue growing your team and adding more people and training. That's going to help keep your business running efficiently and smoothly. So that's something we're doing. Next week we're bringing on a couple new people, and that's going to help with our property management side of things. And I think overall we're looking to expand accounting and marketing and all these different categories of business that we're in. Every piece that it takes to contribute to the company to continue growing, and construction and all these departments, we're going to keep growing them, adding more people to them. And as our company grows, we just have more and more work that has to be done. So I think it's one of the biggest next steps that we're looking to take. So made a lot of headway with that, and that comes down to picking the right people for these jobs too. People that have the right mindset and the right skills and the right ambition to carry out the tasks. We also were published in a couple news articles last week. So we're in the Buffalo News and Buffalo Business First. So that was pretty exciting. We got published in those, and just new projects that we're working on. We've got a lot of new construction that we have in the works that we're looking to build out. And so I think that's just, we're getting publicized a lot about that, and we have a lot of new projects in the works coming up on top of what they wrote about and different deals that we're trying to put under contract. So it's always nice to see articles being written about the progress that we're making. It just shows that we're making a lot of big moves and we're expanding a lot. So it's just good to see that a lot of people are seeing it, especially reporters. And once those articles are published, a lot of the people in the towns that we're doing projects in, see these updates and releases. So it's pretty cool. Something else that we were working on this week or last week was insurance policies. We were looking to consolidate into one program for all our habitational policies, and basically those are all existing apartment buildings that have tenants living at them. You need a specific policy for that, and we have like dozens of policies. So what our goal is to try and bring them all together into just a few policies, so we don't have so many policies. Because when you get so many projects over time, you have renewal dates on all of these different policies that are in place, and it becomes more expensive because you're duplicating costs by paying double for different things that you have on property A and property B. But if you had just one policy for the both, you'd only pay once for that one specific thing. So I think that's the next step that we're looking to become more efficient in, is our insurance. And that's going to help with the rate. It's going to help with everything overall. So I think that'll be a big move. And as you grow and acquire more and more properties, like we've got like 20 policies, right? So that's 20 different properties over the years. And as you grow, that's what happens. You accumulate all these policies, but once you get to that level, you can start consolidating those policies into just one or two policies, where it just makes it much more efficient and easier to manage. So it's just growing pains and things that you have to do once you get to each level of growth. So making a lot of headway with that, and I think it's going to help save us money and save us time and effort and make things a lot better. So the average that we pay per unit, if it's a new construction project, we pay about $320 per unit for insurance, and this is in New York State. It's different for every state. And then for something that's existing, maybe it's built in the 60s or 70s, usually we pay around $420 per unit. Sometimes even more, depends on the wiring of the building through the electrical. And there's a lot of different factors that play into the price. So it varies depending on the property and the project and what it is. But that's basically it for the insurance. So made a lot of good progress over the past week. There's always big things happening, and it's a lot of work. It's not easy. You need a really good, strong mindset to get through it all. It's difficult, but you just keep fighting through the best you can. So yeah, busy previous week.